Is Pikachu the reason for thousands of wasted McNuggets?
Welcome to episode 3 of the CM Pop Show. I'm one of your hosts, Malik, Big Mac, Baher. Who else is with me?
I'm the other host, Clint. How's it going?
We've got a great show for you. Pokemon and McDonald's released Madness, Spider-Man drama in the Magic the Gathering community, and we're going to do some Avatar The Last Airbender Magic the Gathering card previews. So let's go ahead and get right into it, Clint. What's happening in Japan right now?
It's a loaded show, Malik. So here's what's going on. Last week, at the time of this recording, I think it's August 9th to August 11th, was slated in Japan to be a Pokemon McDonald's, like Pokemon promo sets were being released. So in Happy Meals, kids will get a pack of Magic or Pokemon cards. And it's a fun little thing, and they released some, hey, here's the cards that are going to be in these packs, right? It's the Big Mac Pikachu. If you haven't seen the Big Mac Pikachu, it's, Pikachu's at the little McDonald's table, and he's trying to get a Big Mac. And, well, evidently, the scalpers got word of what's going on at McDonald's, and they proceeded to buy thousands upon thousands of Happy Meals. Or they call them something different in Japan. I can't remember what it's called. It's not a Happy Meal, it's a Happy something, though. To get these promo packs to then just resell on places like eBay. And it's insane. The pictures, Malik, in Japan of just food just left onto the streets, which to me seems pretty atypical of what you would expect on the streets of Tokyo and Japan suburbs.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to pull up the pictures right now, but I was very surprised when I saw all the Big Macs on the street, because Japan is typically considered a clean country that's not really wasteful. But I guess when you've got the promise of riches in front of you, you're willing to do anything.
That's including just wasting food.
Yeah. Now, I know that because Japan doesn't have public trash cans like the United States does. So it's harder to find a trash can. But I don't understand why they couldn't just give them to the homeless people. I know Japan has a homeless population.
Do they?
Yeah.
That's a lot of McNugs, even for... How many McNugs can one homeless person eat?
You can... I can smash about 50 or 60 at a time.
Really?
I don't know. Have you ever gotten full off of a six-pack?
No.
Yeah.
I remember one time in college, before I went into a shift at work, I was so hungry after class. So I was like, I want some McDonald's nuggets. And I went and got the 20-piece, because they would have a 20-piece for $5 or something at that point. And I remember eating 18 of them, and I was like, ooh, I don't know if I could finish. I think I ended up finishing it.
Yeah.
But that was a brutal shift at work with 20 McNuggets on the tummy. I was hurting.
Yeah. I'm trying to find the Poke Beach pictures that had all the trash lying around.
Yeah, there's pictures. What's insane is that, it's working. If you check, and we'll, after we show all the trash on the streets, the Big Mac Pikachu promos are selling for $25-$30 a pop on eBay. Each pack is selling for $20 to $30. There's sets of 10 being sold for $200. And I'm like, what could be in these cards? There's no way.
Yeah.
It's that awesome.
Yeah, so you mentioned the price. I saw eBay. Yeah, they're singles. You can get it for $25 about.
Yeah.
Yeah, $200 for 20 packs. This is a line, I guess. Oh my god. Yeah, this is a line out the door of McDonald's in Japan.
That's insane.
Goodness gracious.
That's like a line to get on Space Mountain at Disney World.
Yeah.
Except you're just waiting to get some promo packs.
Is that not a drive-thru? Do they not have drive-thrus over there?
They might be blocking the drive-through. It was so crazy. They're like, you're hosed if you're gonna go through this drive-through. Look at that.
So you get a card. How many cards come in each pack?
That's a great question. I don't know. I don't know if it's like 3 or 4. That's generally how many come in the American ones, right?
Mm-hmm. But I have not seen pictures of any of their cards.
Yeah.
You get a. They have an edamame and corn side.
Ooh,
That sounds pretty good, actually.
that does sound pretty good. I'd like that with my Happy Meal.
Yeah, very healthy. You get a plastic toy. I always throw those away.
Oh, are the toys being? Are people fighting over the toys?
I wouldn't, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't seen any mention of the toys, so
Yeah, I haven't either.
I don't think anybody cares about those. Here's the waste.
That's so. It's so absurd.
Yeah.
Just bags of food. Like, people were just buying 20 Happy Meals, and they're like, ugh, okay,
Yeah.
give me my cards
Yeah.
for me to just resell. And hey, I'm not an enemy of reselling by any means. Like, you do what you want to do, but to just be so wasteful, like it just feels unnecessary.
Yeah. So McDonald's put out a statement. Do you have the statement pulled up?
Yeah, so I think their statement was basically like, what they called it early. It was going to be that whole weekend. I think by Saturday they were like, we're out of cards. We don't have any more.
Mm-hmm.
Mounds of food were found near the store. So I think they said, we do not believe in abandoning or discarding food. The situation goes against our long-time philosophy that we've cherished as a restaurant to offer a fun dining experience for children and families.
Mm-hmm.
We sincerely accept that our preparations had not been adequate. And they're going to work on preventing such a situation to happen again, like limiting the number of limiting the number of meals someone can order. So now a 23-year-old male can't go buy 30 Happy Meals probably. And they may even deny like the online ordering. 'Cause I think a lot of that was happening too, where people were just putting like $1,000 order.
Oh yeah.
And then maybe it was either if they sold out, they were canceling it or something was happening.
Yeah.
I saw something like that on Reddit. I don't know what the full details of that was, but
I forget McDonald's has a app, even though I always use it when I order from McDonald's.
but the thing is, it's working.
Yeah.
Like,
Working how?
you go on the eBay sales, and folks are paying $200 for 10 of these packs. It's like the trick or trade?
Yeah. Trick or trade, yeah.
Trick or trade.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to be similar as far as what you're getting.
Here's a listing sold on August 16th. That was today. Oh wow.
10 packs, $233.
See, that's
What?
gone up. That's gone up because it was previously 20 packs for $200.
Insane. Oh, look, they got 4 more. So this person had 48. This person had 48 lots of 10, which means this person had 480.
But look, 44 sold.
Yeah. So they had 48. So they had 480 packs. They bought 480. That, or I don't know if this is true. I had heard rumors that maybe the McDonald's employees had some backdoor deals, and so maybe they had a case of cards, and they were like giving them to folks who gave an offer they can't refuse, and they didn't put them in the Happy Meals. But it's so insane, dude.
Yeah, I saw that store embezzling was one of the factors that led to this.
Right.
McDonald's putting out the statement. Let me see if I can find the full McDonald's statement here.
It's like as if the Pokemon Mania, as if you thought it couldn't get crazier, it gets crazier. It's wild to me.
Yeah.
What does the Japan Times have to say about this?
Japan Times, let's see. Following a surge in customers purchasing Happy Meals in bulk to obtain limited edition Pokemon trading cards, some of them aiming to resell online, has issued a public apology. I think you already said the apology part.
Yeah. They're called Happy Sets.
Happy Sets.
Not a Happy Meal.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, okay. In Japan, they usually call them meal sets. Taishoku is meal set.
Oh.
I don't know why I said that. That's not relevant to what we're talking about.
You wanted to flex your Japanese.
My 200-day Duolingo streak. They got 2 Pokemon cards with every happy set. Purchased between Saturday and Monday. I wonder what the second card was.
Yeah, interesting. I don't know. I saw a Quaxley was floating around. That's nowhere near. That's like a $4 card on eBay.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's like, we want the Big Mac Pikachu.
Yeah. Have you ever gotten a Happy Meal, Pokemon Happy Meal set?
Yes.
In recent times?
But I bought it at a Pokemon thing we went to.
Okay, but you didn't actually do the store.
I didn't go to McDonald's.
Okay, so in my old house, we lived about a 5-minute walk from McDonald's. And after work one day, I was in my car, so I went and drove through it. But I thought I'd stop at McDonald's. I think this was during the COVID lockdowns.
Okay.
But I had already returned to work. So after work, I thought, let me get some of these. Let me get these cards. I'm sure the line won't be too crazy now.
Yeah.
So I get in line, and it's wrapped around the store, the drive-thru, and I'm waiting about 15-20 minutes in line. I finally pull up. I place my order. I make sure that I request the Pokemon Happy Meal. They have me pull past the window where they give you the food.
Yeah.
I guess because of overflow.
Right.
And I'm waiting another 15-20 minutes, and finally they come out, and my Happy Meal was all wrong. They didn't have the cards in there. The food was all wrong. And I had to get out of my car and I tried to complain to the window, and I could tell they're just absolutely overwhelmed.
Right.
It was the worst McDonald's experience I ever had.
How did they get the Happy Meal wrong? They give you the wrong food?
The wrong food and
Like a fillet of fish instead of whatever kids get?
I think I asked for nuggets and apple slices.
Yeah.
And I just got burgers and fries or something.
Oh, wow.
This was about 5 years ago, I think.
Wow.
4 or 5 years ago.
So you waited 45 minutes, though, for all this.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And I ended up getting no Pokemon cards that day.
Man.
And a wrong Happy Meal.
Yeah. They're like, see this grown man. We're not giving him nothing.
That's what it felt like.
You remember when we were kids,
mm-hmm.
the big Pokemon thing was at Burger King, right? With the Pokeballs and the gold.
Yeah.
The gold bar.
The gold bar, yeah. I might
Yeah.
have one.
You got one?
Around here, actually. I don't see it. Okay. I know I have one somewhere.
McDonald's was 2 above Pokemon, I think, at that time.
Oh, there it is.
And that's why it went to Burger King.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that, dude. Polyworld. What's up?
With the certificate of authenticity.
Oh, yeah, so you know it's real. From the BK Lounge.
I actually picked that up. I picked that up at a flea market in North Carolina.
Oh.
For $3 too.
Oh, it didn't. You haven't had that since you were 10?
No, I had I think Jigglypuff when I was 10.
Did you?
And I went through that phase where I got rid of everything. And
Yeah, of course.
got older and realized what I did wrong. So
I don't know which one I had. I remember having one. I don't know if I had more than one, but I remember having it. I just don't remember which Pokemon it was.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but this it really kind of calls back to the crazy Beanie Baby craze in the 90s,
mm-hmm.
where you had parents just throwing. They were fist fighting for Beanie Babies that came in Happy Meals at McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it makes me think of. And Beanie Babies wasn't anywhere near, I guess, the legitimacy. It was at the time, but not now. Probably didn't have the lasting power that Pokemon has. But it's just a crazy man. People are crazy.
Yeah.
For these cards.
Yeah. People will do. People will do some crazy things for these.
Look, we already got PSA 10s.
Yeah. So here's the price charting. You're gonna have to help me navigate this website because I don't know what I'm doing. Ungraded, $33.
Yeah.
Grade 9, $52. grade 10, $200.
How are we getting graded cards already? It came out last week. PSA didn't grade that quick. Unless you get those. Unless PSA got a little.
Yeah.
To grade, and then does it say how many there are?
It says volume 1 sale per year. So.
Okay. Interesting.
And here's the eBay listing.
Ooh, and they blocked out the PSA, like the cert number. Why would they do that? Almost like one doesn't exist.
Ow.
I don't know these facts. Look, 9 sold too.
How's that possible?
Delivery between August 9th and August 24th. So they're saying...
October 9th.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. So they're saying they don't exist now, but you will get a PSA 10. How do you know it's going to come back a PSA 10?
Isn't that against eBay's terms of service? To sell a product you don't actually have?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, you can buy pre-orders. You can buy pre-order booster boxes. This would be really a disingenuous at best version of that.
Yeah.
To say I'm gonna get these. Oh man.
Because you don't know what they're gonna grade it.
You don't know. Unless you start greasing some palms.
But that thing could get bent and crinkled and wet on the way to the...
Yeah. It'd be terrible if something happened to this card in transit. What could happen? I don't know. For $20, I can make sure it's fine, though.
Have it shipped in a briefcase, a Pelican case.
Right. What is sort of alarming was, I don't know if you saw Rudy's reaction from Alpha Investments.
I haven't. So how did Rudy how did he respond?
Rudy, I was kind of my ears perked up when I heard this, because he was very critical of the, makes sense to waste thousands of pounds of food for these cards. He called it a hot potato Ponzi scheme. And when I hear that from Rudy, I'm thinking somebody's calling the top.
So obviously I know what a Ponzi scheme is, but please explain to our viewers who don't know what that is.
I am nowhere near qualified to say what a Ponzi scheme is. I'm just reiterating what Rudy said.
Exactly.
What is a Ponzi scheme?
I honestly don't know. A Ponzi scheme is a form of fraud that lures investors and pays profits to earlier investors with funds for more recent investors. Okay.
It's a pyramid scheme.
We'll see a pyramid scheme funnels, reverse funnel. So somebody at the top. Yeah, reverse funnel pyramid.
Yeah. Well, like the people at the bottom are paying. That really goes to the people at the top, right?
Yeah.
Is that how it works? It could go either way, depending on the way the gravity works.
So you get a bunch of early investors. Say you get like 10 early investors. So you got your startup capital there. Then you pay profit. And then you get another round of investment. Okay. Maybe round 2 or whatever that's called.
Yeah.
But you still owe your earlier investors. But your company, your thing has not made that money yet. So you pay your earlier investors with the money from the recent investors. Exactly what the definition says.
And that's a Ponzi scheme.
That's a Ponzi scheme.
I'm not sure. I agree with Rudy's assessment. It's a hot potato. I don't know that it's a Ponzi scheme. People just throw out Ponzi scheme. I mean,
it just sounds
scam,
cool.
right? Yeah, Ponzi just sounds cool.
It makes you sound like a savvy investor.
But what was interesting, what my ears perked up, I'm like, is he? It would be against his business practice to be like, we're at the top, like. I don't think it's good because he sells through his patron. Now he sells at better prices than what you're going to get off eBay probably. I just thought that was interesting. That I'm like, it sounds like Rudy's kind of calling the top here. And what does that mean to the people that watch him and support him and stuff? And by the way, I'm a Rudy supporter. I think the dude's awesome, and I watch all of his videos. None of this is like a criticism. It's just is my observation.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, well, that's interesting. And then he released another video the next day. And his other video, he kind of nonchalantly said that he'd sold just under $1 million of his Sword and Shield inventory to his patrons, which was like 15. It was either 15%. It's probably 15% of his Sword and Shield, not 15% of his Pokemon.
Yeah.
But I thought, well, that's interesting. So the day before, he's like, this is getting so crazy that we're at a just crazy mania for Pokemon, and it's just a hot potato to people, and whoever's gonna, whoever's holding it last is the one that's gonna get burned. And then the next day, he's like, yeah, I sold under just almost $1 million of Pokemon. And I'm like, I think he's cashing out. and maybe, I mean, more power to him. Like, he's got the crazy inventory. But it's just, if you're dabbling and speculating in Pokemon and stuff, maybe it's time to take a hint from Rudy to say, well, if he's saying this and doing this when everything is insane at insane prices, maybe he seems fairly successful at what he does. Maybe that's the right path to go. Or maybe it's all manipulation. Who knows? I don't know. But anyway, I thought that was interesting.
Yeah. I got his video. I got his video of the Pokemon McDonald's panic pulled up here. Give me 1 second. Let me make the window nice and pretty and big.
There it is. Make it big.
Did you watch this video?
Yes, that's the one I watched where he said it was a hot potato.
I'm wondering if there's a good spot I can scrub to here.
With everybody. And here we are in August of 2025, and now the Pokemon Pikachu hamburger thing, burger Pikachu, whatever. So people are ordering millions of dollars in McDonald's food and throwing millions of dollars of food away to get the packs of Pokemon McDonald's. There are so many red flags right now about the market state and the behavior. See, I'm not even worried about Pokemon as a whole.
So yeah, I'm not worried about. I was gonna say, I know we were gonna talk about like how this affects Pokemon in the future. I'm gonna just go ahead and jump to that.
Yeah.
I don't think this will affect Pokemon as a whole.
No.
The machine will keep churning.
Absolutely. By the way, you nailed the timing. That's exactly the spot.
I'm worried about the behavior of everybody, the attitude and the market of what we're seeing. Because every single thing you're seeing right now is textbook. Bubble, dumb people, Timmy's. This is textbook, unhealthy, non-sustainable market conditions. Like I shared in the intro of this video, that's the reason I'm actually sharing this, because I've never really filmed over here, is I'm sharing some of my old 25th anniversary positions in the cases in the 1,000 plus ETBs of, what is it? It's just called 25th anniversary? Or is it like, yeah, it's 25th anniversary. Because again, when these came out, they sold okay. And then the restock and the reprint, well, just didn't really, it kind of, market dropped. And of course, trying to sell them for like $40 in ETB, when the market drops to 35, you become evil and all this shit. MSRP gang of 2025 doesn't know about that era. Let's keep that down the down low.
I don't want to play too much of his video there.
It's basically, it might go 30 more seconds, and then you got the gist of it, basically.
Okay, let me go 30 more seconds.
But, the overall, this is not good, folks. Because this is how bubbly tops happen. I don't think Pokemon is going to crash. But the idea that so many people around the country and world are just doing this behavior, it's a hot potato game. It's almost a fucking Ponzi scheme. Everybody's running out there now to buy a ton of Pokemon packs from McDonald's and dump all the food, just throw millions of dollars of food away so they can flip it and jump it to the next person. I mean, I guess really not technically a definition of Ponzi scheme, but it's just it's a game of hot potato. Like this is not. It's just.
Hot potato sounds accurate though when he describes it like that, because
See, he really does know what a Ponzi scheme is, like us.
yeah. Hot potato sounds about right, because I know what's going to happen is people are going to stop. Well, once the next thing comes out, people are going to completely forget about the Pokemon, the Pikachu McDonald's promo.
Yeah. Once the music stops, you better not be holding it anymore, Timmy.
It's not even a holo. I want to point that out, that you're not getting a holographic card there.
No, it's not a holo.
But
it's crazy though.
It is crazy.
But I think you're completely right. Like Pokemon's not going anywhere. Now, whenever the TCG, it's gonna be up and down market and when it goes down though, everybody who's an investor is just gonna take it in the shorts, unless they got diamond hands and they just hope it goes up forever. So I don't know. I'm definitely not one to be anti all of that, because I think it's fun and I think it's interesting to dabble in. But just proceed with caution on this one.
Yeah, proceed with caution. Keep your expectations managed. You're not going to get everything that you want, unfortunately. It's just how it is. So sometimes you have to just say, well, I missed this promo, but maybe I'll get the next one.
Yeah. I remember the Psyduck Munch was one of the promos I always wanted.
Psyduck Munch?
Yeah, it's like the screaming face one.
Oh.
I love that set.
Yeah.
And Psyduck was like the one I wanted.
I know you're a Psyduck boy, aren't you?
I'm a Psyduck boy. Yeah. Oh, I love that card so much. And I remember missing an auction it was probably in 2022. And I can't believe I bid this. It was like $160 for a PSA 9 of one of these. And I was like, I don't want to go that high. So then I didn't bid anymore. That's how much it sold for. And if you look it up now, it's probably a $500-600 card. And now I'm just going to wait for it to go back down and cross my fingers that when it all crashes, I can get a bunch at a reasonable price again.
Whoa.
Is that a 10? That's a 10.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
But look at a 9. How much is that? If you click yeah, they're crazy, dude.
They're sold out.
Mimikyu and Pikachu are the two chase ones. Psyduck's probably up there too, though. But yeah, if you look at that up on... You can't even get an ungraded for under $200 on eBay now. And I don't want to get ungraded because I don't want to buy a fake one and not realize it. You know what I mean?
Check price charts.
Yeah, check price charting on that, because yeah, there it is. Look, a 9. So a 9 was 160
back in 2020
when I was like, no, I'm not going to bid 161. And now it's a $1,000 card.
Okay, how do I switch this chart to graded? This is the ungraded pricing.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so ungraded.
What if you just click the see where it says grade 9? Is that clickable?
It is not.
Is that clickable? What if you, in the chart, click the 9 on the legend?
There
it is. Yeah. Hoochie mama.
So yeah, let's look at 9. And it's going to turn off at 8.
How is a grade 7 less than an ungraded? That's interesting. I would take a grade 7, except I'm not going to pay $275 for it.
I guess an ungraded has more potential to be a 10.
Right, that's a good point.
Look at that. Wow. PSA 10. The disparity between the 10 and the 9 is pretty wide, though.
Yeah.
Is that normal?
Yeah, it can be. That's what you would call... Man, one day we ought to go into like some of the theory around collectible investing. That's what you would call the optimal collecting grade. Is that everybody thinks, oh, you got to get a PSA 10. But fewer people are going to pay $4,300 for a card than they would $1,000. And the grade 9 has more room to go up
Mm-hmm.
versus the 10, or you could even try to get it. Some people do this, get it regraded, see if you get a 10. This is like huge in the coin community, by the way, like the rare U.S. coins.
Yeah.
So when you are investing in a collectible, you want to look at the pop reports, and you want to look at the pricing, and you want to get the optimal collecting grade. Not always the highest grade, it's not always the best, but it might be what is the grade that over time might have the biggest runway to increase in value.
Yeah. Do they break the slab when they do that? When they
Get it regraded?
They regrade it?
Yeah, sometimes. I know it's ballsy, right? So I don't want to divert. This is another topic, but there's like coins have a thing called like stickering, which means it increases the value. And then I heard sports cards might be getting into that concept, and that could be a fun concept for another day.
Yeah, I don't know anything about coins, so I don't know anything about investing in general. So you're gonna have to school me one of these days,
brother. I'll school you.
Okay, so anything else to add to this McDonald's Pikachu?
No. In summary, I love McNuggies. I'm sad they got wasted. I love Pokemon. I'm sad it's so expensive.
I love McDonald's too. McDonald's is the one fast food place that tastes the same no matter what location you go to.
Right.
I can't eat it now because I'm dieting, but
yeah.
I used to. Oh my god.
You used to crush?
I used to crush it. Every morning I would get a McGriddle, sausage cheese McGriddle.
Were you Warren Buffett?
With a coffee and a hash brown, and it was like $6. But the last time I tried to get a meal like that, it went up to like $9
for breakfast.
Almost 10 for breakfast. Yeah.
Ugh.
So McDonald's is bad for your wallet and bad for your waist.
It is. I feel like I don't get a McGriddle though. I get just a sausage McMuffin. That thing's like $2,
yeah.
$2.50 or something
by itself.
By itself.
You get the meal though. Oof.
That's where it goes off, right?
Mm-hmm. Pay a premium for the hash browns.
Yeah, every morning, Warren Buffett, he goes to the drive-thru. He gets himself an egg McMuffin and hot coffee.
He's just like me.
He's just like you. That's how he starts his day. And then he probably crushes a couple Cokes. Because he's always sponsored by Coca-Cola. Not sponsored. He owns a lot of stock in Coca-Cola.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways.
No Coke for me. Okay. Major announcements. What is this Spider-Man drama you've got?
Brother, there is other just juicy Spider-Man drama. Now, I'm going to say, I don't know if any of this is factual. These are just rumors that I first heard from Rudy, and then I heard again from another TCG channel, and then I heard again from another TCG channel who are having conversations with the distributors. And these are just rumors. Everybody's discloses rumors, and I don't have a TCG store. I just like the stuff. I just like the cards. And so this is what I'm hearing is, so Spider-Man comes out like in September, and interestingly enough, Wizards of the Coast has released, and we'll get into the Avatar Last Airbender previews and the information, the previews, pre-orders, all that stuff has kind of been released on what's coming out. But people are like, yeah, Spider-Man Edge of Eternities just came out. Then you got Spider-Man, and then you got Avatar. Like, why are you already doing Avatar stuff so early? Like, let Edge of Eternities breathe. Let Spider-Man breathe a little bit. Like, it's kind of a big deal, right? Evidently, Marvel may have rushed into this thing. I guess they have some autonomy outside of Disney, but they kind of rushed into this deal. And the way I'm going to understand it, which is probably not correct, but the rumors that I have understood it to be, is Disney's like, hey, Marvel, we have a card game, right? Called Lorcana? Why did you let Magic do things with Spider-Man and the Marvel things? And Marvel's like, money? I don't know. They do Marvel Monopoly at Hasbro. What's wrong with this? And so I think Disney is like, hey, our future is like, we're going to bring Marvel into Lorcana. So why don't do this? So evidently, Marvel, Wizards, and Magic the Gathering does not have the online rights. So there's Magic the Gathering Online and Arena where you can play online.
Mm-hmm.
Evidently, they don't have the rights to make the Spider-Man set online.
Mm.
So I don't know if this is true, but they're going to do the exact same. They're going to do the Spider-Man cards, but they're just going to put Magic characters on it.
Okay.
So I'm like, were you just going to have web slinging like dragons or something? Like, that doesn't make any sense. I don't know how that's going to work.
Mm-hmm.
But evidently, there's going to be no online support for the Spider-Man set.
Okay.
Secondly, evidently, the print runs for Spider-Man is fairly low.
Mm-hmm.
Like, stores are already like, it seems like it's going to be hard to get. And I think between the kerfuffle with, hey, why are we printing these Magic cards? I think whatever they print for this set, that's it.
Yeah.
They're not going to be printing anymore. And so generally, if there's a hot demand set, well, they'll just reprint more to support that demand.
Mm-hmm.
With Spider-Man, it's allegedly a one-and-done deal.
Yeah.
That what you get's what you get. Well, Wizards can't be making money off a one-and-done deal.
Yeah.
You know what they can reprint over and over and over again? Avatar: The Last Airbender. So they're like, let's release Spider-Man, but let's get a lot of this interest into Avatar because this is something that is going to release. If it's hot, then we can print more of it and release more of it, print more, and they can make more money that way.
Yeah.
But Spider-Man has now allegedly become this almost a reserved list set to where it's going to be printed and that's all it's going to be. And if you see allegedly the prices, I think collector boxes now are, what were they we looked at them last week, and I think on TCGPlayer the collector boxes were like near $1,000.
Yeah, I think they're pushing 800.
Well, they're at 800 now. They're above 800.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, what is the collector booster display? 874 right now to pre-order it. The play boxes are about 200 shipped, it looks like, or maybe 191 shipped. But if this is truly the case, I mean, do values just go bananas in that, okay, well now, hey, you're going to have Marvel and you're going to have this like really, reserved list-esque, scarce, it's not going to be scarce, but like more scarce product than anything else. But I think it's hilarious that Disney's like, hey, Marvel, what did you do again? And it's causing all this kerfuffle. I don't know if it's true or if it comes out that way. Your boy may have speculated on a little play booster or something. I can't confirm or deny that. But anyway, that's kind of the juicy news to see, what's going to come of all this.
The problem is that Disney has its hands in too many pies. Is that the expression?
Hands in pies?
Fingers in too many pies.
Yeah.
Eggs in too many baskets.
Yeah, that's a good one. At least you used fingers in pies.
Disney's got so much going on, they can't keep track of their own properties. But Spider-Man has always been a contentious rights thing with them. I know,
right.
Like Fox had Sony had the movie rights.
Yeah.
Then Disney's working with them with the MCU. And,
right.
Video games, I know, like Sony can make the video games. And, yeah, Spider-Man's always been a mess.
And it probably all just goes back to the 90s when Marvel was grasping at straws, revenue-wise, and just like...
Yeah, kids, there was a time when Marvel didn't know if they were going to make it. I think they even declared bankruptcy.
Man. That was... But we got a lot of great things out of that. We got Hugh Jackman Wolverine.
Yeah.
We got Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. The best Spider-Man, by the way.
Yeah.
Couple terrible Fantastic Four films. I haven't seen the new one, though.
Me neither. I think the old, at least the first Fantastic Four movie gets a bad rap.
Think so?
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
Maybe I need to rewatch it.
The Silver Surfer, I haven't watched it since I was like 12, but the Silver Surfer movie kind of sucked. But
I remember the worst double feature I ever went to in my life was in 2007. And me and my buddies went and saw Transformers and Fantastic Four Silver Surfer. And I was like, this is the worst day ever. I don't like Transformers. Michael Bay, Armageddon was good, and that's about it.
Dude, I thought the 2007 Transformers movie, the first one, was so sick. I was so jazzed about it after I watched it. I was all about Transformers after that movie. Then I saw the second one. I was like, this is a steaming pile of crap.
Yeah.
I remember there was like a second one had like a dog humping scene. It had racist stereotype Transformers, and it was just awful. I was like, what is this? I think I even fell asleep during the fight scene in the woods or something.
That's about what it deserved for your attention.
Yeah.
What is interesting in the Magic Spider-Man set, now, I don't know if it's going to come to fruition or not, is they're going to have Magic's first Infinity Stone.
Mm-hmm.
So that's interesting. The Soul Stone will be a legendary artifact. Now, if it's going to be hey, we're leading up to having all the Infinity Stones and Thanos and all that, well then does this continue? And are these rumors about Disney saying, the hell are you doing with our Marvel franchises? It might all just be rumors and a moot point if eventually we get an Infinity Stone collection. So it'd be interesting.
Dude, these cards are sick.
Yeah.
I just want to say the art is freaking amazing on these. So it's not available. Is this going to be like the ring, where it's going to be the one ring, where it's going to be super hard to get?
I bet you this, what does it say it is? It's a cosmic foil?
Mm-hmm.
This might be. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be numbered or not. That's a great question.
Because the artwork, just the card reminds you of the One Ring.
Right. Yeah, it's pretty sick. You know that sold to Posty. He's never gonna sell that.
Who has it?
Post Malone.
Oh, Posty.
He's got the One Ring. Yeah, he paid like $2 million for it from a dude that pulled it, and it's just a dude in Canada that works at Costco.
That's crazy.
That dude got set.
Yeah.
And then got to meet Post Malone.
Man,
it's pretty dope.
Yep.
So that's the Spider-Man news. Now, what I thought would be fun is we got Avatar: The Last Airbender now releases, and I don't know anything about this.
Mm-hmm.
You got the link up.
Okay.
So is it anything that strikes your fancy, tickles your?
You know, I think I lost the window. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at this. So you haven't seen the show, right?
No.
Okay, so you're not gonna. These look okay.
Look, it says fire bending. There's a fire bending mechanic, and a water bend, and an earth bend, and see, all this makes me think of Captain Planet.
So they use kung fu to control the elements. And it's divided into 4 nations. You have a wind nation, fire nation, water nation, earth nation.
Okay.
And the fire nation starts a war with the other nations. And I'm probably I'm probably butchering the synopsis here, but the fire nation starts a war with the rest of the nations. And then after a very long time, 2 people from the water nation wake up the Avatar. And the Avatar is a chosen one, basically, who can control all the elements. And that's who Avatar Aang is. So he can control all the elements. But he was a 12-year-old kid, and he was frozen in like cryostasis. And then he wakes up 100 years later, and he's still 12. He still has the mind of a 12-year-old, but now he's got the responsibility of being the world protector. Because Avatar is supposed to bring peace to the world, basically.
Interesting.
So the original show was basically about Avatar's adventure through 4 seasons. 4 television seasons, not 4 seasons.
Oh, I was like, there's a fall and a winter and a summer.
No. 4 television seasons. Leading to a climactic battle against the General of the Fire Nation.
It has finality, meaning like after the 4 seasons, there's a conclusion?
Yeah, it does conclude Then, but there's a spinoff that takes place sometime after it with Aang's granddaughter, which is pretty good.
Okay.
Legend of Korra.
Got it.
Which that has season 2, which wasn't as popular though.
So these products too, there's way more products here than with Spider-Man 2. They're going to have commander decks. They're going to have these beginner boxes, which is interesting.
That's going to be for me.
Yeah. You might actually buy that.
Yeah.
The scene boxes, which I still don't really get. They had those for Lord of the Rings, and I'm not into that a whole lot.
I guess displaying your
Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because the pictures are a little a bigger piece of art. Okay.
Right.
Cool.
And then there'll be play boxes, collector boxes, jumpstart boosters,
Okay.
commander bundle.
I'm like scrolling all over the place. Let's start.
Bundle.
Let's start for the play boosters. Okay, so got play boosters.
Got play boosters.
That's the standard
right.
booster pack.
You want to draft? You play with the play.
Collector boosters.
That's
Those
for
are-
the money people.
Okay, so that they tailor that for the investors.
Correct. That's specifically for the investors.
Okay.
And if you're curious, it's trending almost to $1,000 pre-release right now.
Sheesh.
Oh, you know what's crazy, dude? Hold on. I had this up too. It's one thing to look at TCGPlayer, but it's
Mhm.
another thing that I get emails from an online store,
Mm-hmm.
and they were like, "Hey, do you want to pre-order your cards with us?" And I was like, "Holy cow, that's what the pre-order price is!" So through a TCG online store, I won't say who it is, the collector booster for Spider-Man is $820, and for Avatar: Last Airbender, it's $900.
Man.
So $900, that's what you're getting pre-order price guarantee.
Mm-hmm.
And then on TCGPlayer, it's like $958. So we're talking $900 minimum for these collector booster boxes. It's like, I don't know, man.
Normally that would outrage me, but I mean, you've got other options. You don't have to get the collector boosters if you're not a big spender.
No, absolutely. But the bundle,
Mm-hmm.
it's probably gonna be $100. That used to be the budget. That used to be what I went for.
The bundle is what's in the bundle?
It should be like 8 packs.
Mm-hmm.
You might get a promo card. You get a dice. You get a nice little box. Let's see how much. What is that on? 120 bucks if you pre-ordered it from this TCG store.
Okay.
And so you get 9 play boosters. You get a traditional foil promo, 15 foil land cards, 15 non-foil lands, a dice, a storage box, 2 reference cards. Look, that kid's not even on there. Who's this guy?
That would be. Oh, he's the main bad guy. I think he's Prince Zuko's father. It's been a while since I've seen it,
Interesting.
but he's the one who Aang has this final battle with.
Oh, okay.
Spoilers. Spoilers for a 20-year-old show.
If you wanted to get the beginner box, it's $50 pre-order.
Oh, okay.
It- Comparatively, that seems fine, but to me, that should be like $20 or $30.
Seems like an ETB,
Well, the bundle is supposed to be the ETB.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's their ETB.
Okay, got you.
Yeah. How much is on Amazon?
Currently
Can't
on a-
even.
Yeah.
They're like, brother, we already sold out of this.
What is that, a card vendor? With the Commander's bundle, what is that?
That's a good question.
This masterful bundle unites the core elements of the set and adds Commander staples to build the deck the world needs most.
So I
Cute.
thought there'd be a commander deck,
Mhm.
but these are commander bundles. I don't know what that means. That's interesting.
I get maybe it does make it a Commander's deck,
Yeah.
but it just gives you the cards you can play with the standard game, and then the additional stuff you need for a
Right.
Commander.
Like traditionally, commander decks are, like they would make 4, and so like, how do you say it? Aang? Is it Aang?
Hey, yep.
Look at me, dude. I'm so like, Sad. All right. Normally you'd have like, here's the Aang commander deck. Here's the Danny Zuko, whoever the bad guy was, commander
Zuko.
deck. Here's the whatever character deck.
Katara, she could be a good one.
There you go. And then a fourth one. So normally it'd be like, hey, which character do you want?
Mm-hmm.
They did that with like Doctor Who and Lord of the Rings.
Mm.
You'd have, here's the fifth Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Or here's the bad guy in Doctor. I don't watch Doctor Who. Sorry, nerds.
Okay, the Jumpstart boosters. Hybrid animals are twice the fun. And with Jumpstart, you mash 2 packs together to make a deck. You're ready to play right out of the packs. So, yep. The animals in the series are like hybrid of real animals.
And do they say yip yip?
Aang says yip to get his buffalo to fly.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Pre-release packs. That's if you're going to go to a local game store.
Yeah. Like for the release or whatever.
Beginner box, we already talked about that. That looks really cool. I want the dice and the mat and the...
I do kind of love the dice that come in the bundles.
Mm-hmm.
It is pretty cool. Oh, there you go. It's a tutorial game with 2 20-card decks.
Beginner box?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Just like the Pokemon Play Academy. In the scene boxes, we already talked about that.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at that. Let's see if we can look at the art here. View more cards. Here we go. Yeah, these cards look nice. I think I like the Spider-Man art better.
Yeah.
These are pretty cool.
I wonder what the big what's the big like pull card? There's a raised foil Avatar Aang.
That'll probably be it.
So is this the One Ring for Last Airbender? So this might be a non-issue, but in the Avatar Last Airbender community, how do they feel about the movie Avatar? Because I feel like you can't say Avatar because then you're going to think about blue people and not this. I feel like I got to say Last Airbender.
What do you think about the movie James Cameron's Avatar?
Yeah, like stealing the name. Now when you say Avatar, you think of blue people, not this.
Oh. There's not really a whole lot of crossover there. So I think most people most fans disregard it or just don't really pay any mind to it.
So if you're a fan of this and you're meeting, let's say you're a young man meeting a nice young lady, and you're like, hey, what are you into? What are you interested in? And you're like, oh, I love anime. Oh, hey, me too. What's your favorite one? Well, no, that's a bad thing. Then you'd say Avatar, you'd understand it was anime. But like, is there any confusion being like, hey, yeah, I really like Avatar? And then somebody's like,
yeah, if somebody were to just be like, hey, I really like Avatar,
yeah,
you might have to clarify with that person. Do you mean the blue people or do you mean the Nickelodeon show? Yeah, there.
Right.
So yeah, you might have to clarify if the context isn't already there.
Got it.
Yeah.
Not enough friction in the community between the two, I guess.
Yeah, there's not really any friction there.
No.
And there's a lot of Avatar blue people. I shouldn't call it that. There's a lot of James Cameron's Avatar fans out there. So
Are there? I mean, they make a lot of money. But I tell you, I can't get fired up about those movies at all.
It was okay. I watched the first one like everybody else, and I was like, okay, it's like Pocahontas.
Yeah, I didn't see it in theaters. Maybe that's why I wasn't impressed.
Neither did I.
Yeah.
I saw it actually. I didn't see it for like a whole decade after it came out.
You watched it like last week for the first time.
It's a beautiful movie. Just the plot is kind of boring.
Yeah. I remember my mom and my dad went when it came out in theaters, and they had the 3D glasses. And my mom told me that my dad, it was like raining, right? Because water and stuff. And my dad like did this. And my mom's like, it's not real. What are you doing?
Dude, you had the coolest upbringing. My parents do not give a shit about anime, video games, cartoons, or anything like that.
Oh, man.
Board games, card games.
Yeah, my dad's all into... We were just talking about Magic when I was coming over here. I was telling him about the Spider-Man stuff, and he goes, yeah, the professor said this.
Oh, man.
And he used to play video games all the time. He used to whoop me at Madden. It's good times.
These cards look sick. I really like that.
You might be in.
I might be in.
You know, when we have our game nights,
Mm-hmm.
you can't really with as many people as we have. But man, I'm tempted to throw Magic in there to be like,
Oh, we
come
have
on, y'all.
we
Yeah.
have our game nights.
Yeah,
Oh,
when we play.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe if you run a class, you teach us all how to play.
Yeah.
We'll teach them how to play and how to play a little bit.
Yeah. You play a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You got a vehicle deck.
Yeah, with the what was that set called? The Japanese one.
Yeah.
Japanese inspired one.
Oh, Kamigawa.
Kamigawa.
Neon Dynasty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I bet, would you get more fired up with an Avatar deck?
Yeah,
Interesting.
and or Sonic.
Dude, or Sonic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Spider-Man even.
Yeah.
Spider-Man is my favorite, I think, Marvel comic. My favorite, like, Western comic.
Right.
Spider-Man or Daredevil. Well, Daredevil the character.
Daredevil would be pretty dope, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
He's fun, and man, Marvel Champions would be fun too. That's another living card game from what's it called? The people that make Star Wars Unlimited and Arkham.
Yeah, I don't know who those are either.
It's on the tip of my tongue. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't.
It's not. We're getting sidetracked, but now I want to know.
Yeah.
Who makes Star Wars Unlimited?
Fantasy Flight.
Oh,
There
okay.
it is.
That's a name. That's a name I recognize.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fantasy Flight makes Marvel. And it's a lot of fun. Marvel Champions is a co-op game, so PvE, players versus environment, and basically each of you are a hero, and you're trying to take down like a deck of villains,
Mm-hmm.
and so you have to save the city, but you also have to defeat the villains, and so you kind of have to make a choice of you can't let the city get too messed up. And you got to make sure you get the villains down.
Mm-hmm.
And they got Daredevil and they got Wolverine and, all the folks.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of fun. Anyways, that might be about all I got on Magic the Gathering. Anything from you, Malik?
That's all I've got for Magic the Gathering.
Okay.
Do want to point out, right now, as we're recording this, the Pokemon TCG, the Pokemon Worlds is happening in Anaheim
Oh, yeah.
this weekend. Sunday, we're recording on a Friday. This episode will come out on Monday. But Sunday they'll have a closing ceremony where they announce new products. So
Yeah.
we'll talk about that next week. But yeah, maybe we can pull some clips here.
That'll be exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe get a little Mega Evolution. Man, I got that email. Man, they sent me a bunch of stuff. I got the Mega Evolution pre-order info too.
Oh yeah. Oh, did you? Of course, it goes without saying because it's Pokemon. But the Pokemon Center pop-up shop in Anaheim for the tournament for the Worlds is already being scalped.
Why am I not surprised? What is it? Like what's
Here, I'm gonna pull up a picture of the merchandise here.
is nothing sacred in this world?
No, absolutely not.
Not if you can make a buck.
And they are enacting purchase limits.
Who would want that though? I feel like I wouldn't want something if I wasn't there.
Yeah, you kind of when you get these like event-specific items, you kind of feel like you have to earn them.
Yeah. It's like stolen valor.
Exactly. It's a good way to put it. But they do sell them online. Well, they sell some of them online. But yeah, I don't know, like that boogie board. Where else are you gonna get a cool Pikachu boogie board?
Right.
Statue, yeah, that would be that would definitely like you buy it when you're there. You have a cool story behind it. Buying it on eBay is not really a cool story.
No, it's not.
But pin collecting is big. So
Right. I
I
can
would-
see that getting.
I would prefer to get it in person, but if I had the option to get it other way, then I would take it. Of course, I don't know how much this stuff's being sold for, but I do know that I heard that the plushes are being sold for twice MSRP.
Wow. Well, so there's a duffel bag.
That's cool.
It's being sold for $120 on eBay. It
I-
just sold.
I need a new gym bag too, so that'd be cool. That baseball jersey.
That just sold for $160
God.
on eBay.
I wonder what MSRP was, because that's $160 is not bad for a high quality jersey.
Yeah.
Trying to see the
Jerseys are expensive. That's got to be $80 or $100, right?
Yeah, that sounds right. A towel. Don't ever underestimate a good towel.
Where's the towel? Oh, that's a tote bag. I see T-shirts. I don't see a towel in the recent sales. $189 for another jersey.
Jeez.
Yeesh. $50 for a water bottle.
Another towel.
To me, it's Anaheim.
Yeah,
You need a towel for your boogie board.
for sure. Cool muscle tee. I could rock that at the gym.
Right?
That looks comfortable.
It's a cool Tommy Bahama shirt.
Yeah. That looks hella cozy.
T-shirt. I saw some T-shirts.
I like the theme, or the all the artwork shows the Pokemon wearing like Letterman jackets. Is there a thing with Anaheim and?
And Letterman jackets.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's interesting.
See,
Huh.
she's got a Letterman there.
Why would he have a Letterman? Folks, if you know why, comment below.
Yeah, please tell us in the comments.
If you've made it this far.
Mm-hmm. Look, they're even selling the Letterman.
They're selling Letterman jackets. Why would there be a Letterman jacket?
That's a size small. That looks like a kid size. Shoot.
Like, I get the baseball, but they're the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. They're not the Anaheim Angels. But anyways, makes sense. But yeah, Letterman jackets in Anaheim. Letterman jacket,
Limit 1 per customer.
Anaheim. I don't know, man. That's interesting. Good. I'm glad there's limits.
Yeah. My dream would be to go to all these events and just see these in person.
Right. Yeah, my dream is when I have full autonomy over my life and not a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
This is what I'll do. There's this dude that he's at every WWE pay-per-view, and he's always in the front row, and he wears this lime green smiley face shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's synonymous with pay-per-views,
Mm-hmm.
but it doesn't matter. He's at every single one. And I think he's just like a big fan.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, does he work there? But man, to do that, or to be able to go to Worlds every year, or what a life.
Yeah. But yeah, so Worlds is happening now. That'll be fun to talk about next week.
Yep.
But for now, we don't have anything to say about that.
What does Forrest Gump say? That's all I got to say about that.
Video games. I haven't really been following video games this week, so I'm not going to talk about that. Yeah, we've already been running for about an hour here.
Brother, are we in the pop culture roundup?
Yeah.
Speaking of Spider-Man, interesting Spider-Man news on the comic book front. So Amazing Fantasy 15.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know, Amazing Fantasy 15 is the first appearance of Spider-Man. Key comic book because it's the first appearance of Spider-Man. A CGC 5.0 Amazing Fantasy 15 sold at Heritage Auctions, I think last week or 2 weeks ago, for $34,800. And I'm like, man, that's a lot of money, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, that might be the second screen grab.
Oh,
Get his password. Do one more. I see. There it is.
There we go. So I saved them in the wrong
that
order.
top left. And I was like, well, that's a lot of money. But this is comic at this grade is hemorrhaging in value. So you could just see the third one on here sold in June 29 for $46,800. And then you had another one on May 20th sold for $46,800. And they're the same CGC Universal grade. I know things are kind of weird between restored comics and blah. But imagine you bought this in May or June, and now, I mean, essentially you've lost $12,000.
That's investing, baby.
That's investing. And then it gets crazier at like just and by the way, comic book collecting and comic book investing, I mean it's hard times right now. Like it popped off hard after COVID and during COVID. But as of 2025, man, they're hurting bad, right? They're in shambles. And if you go to one of these screenshots, go to the first one you had up.
Technical difficulties. Got the spinning rainbow wheel of death.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna go to us. Tell me about that image while we're waiting for it to load.
So, if you were to buy this in 2022, when things were just crazy, when, having a Incredible Hulk 181 first appearance of Wolverine was going to pay for your kid's college. Never mind Amazing Fantasy 15. An Amazing Fantasy 15 5.0 sold for $84,000 in May 2022. Or in June 2022, sold for $78,000. Like, it was a high dollar. Because this is like... It's synonymous with, like, first Superman. Action Comics 1, Superman... Detective Comics 27, first appearance of Batman. This is a big deal. There it is. Bam. Got him, coach. Like, this is a big comic. And for it to lose like 60% of its value over the course of 3 years, how do you think people who were investing and getting caught up in the hype of comic book investing in 2022, how do you think they're feeling now?
Pain.
It's pain, dude.
Pain.
Like, so for something like Amazing Fantasy 15 to go down so much... I mean, this might be the new normal. It may never go back up to those highs. And, frankly, I think most people kind of think, most people, I don't know, that's a weird term. But I think a lot of people think comic book collecting or investing, not collecting, investing it's probably cooked. And it's probably going to be cooked after the millennial generation. Because I don't know that people give much of a rip about comic books. Or at least maybe these comic books after folks are gone. So
no, but what you can do? You can kickstart the next generation of comic book investing. Go to your local comic book store right now and just go buy some comics.
Go buy a comic. There's a lot of cool stuff out.
There's a lot of cool stuff. You can get a lot of old stuff for dirt cheap. May not be graded, may not be in great condition, but it's readable and it's cool to have.
Are there what are the hot comics these days? I know Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles had a run, right?
That's still going from IDW.
Yeah.
That's one of the most popular comics I think right now.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hotness is though, really, but IDW. Anything that IDW is making always gets a lot of attention. Marvel still makes comics. I know DC is really popular still. Probably, whereas Marvel, it's like MCU kind of overshadowed the comics. With DC, I think the comics are more beloved than the movies. So.
Yeah, absolutely. 10 years ago, I mean, that was the impetus for a lot of these movies, the Flashpoint and all that, and the TV shows, like the Jeff Johns runs of all of those different heroes is fairly, highly thought of, sought after. No, it's not sought after because it's everywhere. Anyway, collect your comics. Go to your comic book stores. Just don't invest in them.
Not now, at least.
Yeah, not now. Or maybe now.
Yeah.
Maybe you buy low.
Oh yeah.
And then it might get crazy, or not. So only time will tell on this one.
You told me before we started recording that you watched episode 2 and 3 of King of the Hill.
I did.
What do you think of it so far?
Listen, I still think it's great.
Season 14, King of the Hill.
Yeah, the new King of the Hill that came out in 2025, right? In case this is an evergreen episode, if people are watching it in 3 years. What happened in episode 2? It was so great, I don't remember.
Episode 2 was the beer competition.
Oh, that was awesome. Yeah. I loved Hank's I've been drinking beer for 40 years. I never once wished it was fruity.
Bear doesn't need to tell a story.
But I do feel kind of attacked because I identify with Bobby
Yeah.
in that regards.
Yeah.
And then in episode 3 where they don't have the charcoal and they go to the the Bush Museum at SMU. It was pretty great. And the guy's like, I want to be Epstein.
Who? Obama was born in Hawaii. That was reason enough not to vote for him without making up lies. God, I love Hank so much.
Retirement Hank is goals.
Yeah.
Where are you at?
I finished it.
You done?
Yeah, we finished it last night.
Nice.
What a great season, man. That was such a good show. And just it's emotional for me. I don't know what it is, but when like the first episode when Hank is having that conversation about the Girl Scout cookies and how they changed the name from Samoa's to Caramel Delights.
Right.
And Hank says, well, that's a good change. Man, I don't know why, but that hits really hard.
Yeah.
One thing I don't want to do on this show is manufacture outrage.
Yeah.
And that show, I think, it kind of gets to the core of what's wrong with outrage culture, outrage culture.
Right. We should all be more like Hank Hill.
Yeah.
He, again, a little bit to the acceptance thing, maybe less outrage, is Hank Hill did a AMA on Reddit, and he was asked his feelings on the Dallas Mavericks trade of Luka Doncic, and he said, well, I wouldn't have done all that with such callousness. He goes, Bobby told me to say fire Nico, but I don't know if a man should lose his job over one mistake. I'll just say, God dang it, Nico. And I'm like, God dang it, Nico might be right in the right way to react to this.
Hank's a soccer man now.
Yeah.
You're not there yet. I don't know if you're there yet.
No, I'm not there.
Yeah, Hank's a soccer
Spoilers.
man. Well, that's all I got.
That's all I got, Chief.
So we're going to go ahead and wrap this show up. Again, if you are, if you're still here with us, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Don't be afraid to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Yeah. Click that bell.
Clint, do you have anything else you want to plug?
I don't. We'll come back next week, hopefully with some new, fresh content. We're talking about Pokemon Worlds. And then anything else that happens that's crazy throughout the pop culture world that we love so much.
If you want to find me, if you want to follow me, you can follow me on Blue Sky. I'm goose@malikbaher.com. I'll try to include the text here in the show because my name can be hard to spell. But yeah, until then, we'll see you guys next time.
All right. Thanks for watching.